Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started.
And we are underway from Arrowhead. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger gain.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On play action, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Mahomes' throw caught by Gray.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
It's a gain of 2. That's enough.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
And this pass caught by Gray.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
4 yards.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
At the 23-yard line.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He's got it. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way, like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes throwing on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10.
At their own 27. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Jones on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Play action. Now Purdy.
at the 30-yard line.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Purdy with it on third and long.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They go play action here. Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 5. Purdy will look to throw again here.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Here's Purdy.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk.
32 yards.
And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns.
The fade route, that seems to be becoming more and more popular in the NFL. What makes it a success?
When you have an athletic, acrobatic receiver who knows how to go up and get the football, all you're asking your quarterback to do is put it up there where he can get it and no one else. Very difficult to defend.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
To kick off for the 49ers.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery.
Recovered by the Chiefs.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Mahomes now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60%.
Travis Kelce. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. In motion, the tight end Kelce. On first down, Mahomes. And it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Second and 10.
And again, it's Mahomes. Caught, Kelce, left side. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brings up third down.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Rashee Rice
From a yard out.
And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Mahomes will throw for it. It's complete, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job.
Onside kick recovered by San Francisco.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Gets this one to Juszczyk. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
26-yard line.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal, San Francisco.
McCaffrey. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
Taking it in from a yard out. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Niners 21. Chiefs Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 68 yards.
And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two.
Hey, 15. Watch out.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now they matched their opponent's pick six from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. That's where the opposing offense. You wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Final play of the half, Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
And the return this time will go out to the 42. after the INT. Here's Mahomes. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. And they're going to speed things up here. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Purdy off the play fake. That one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, San Francisco.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Purdy looking to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick. Whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it. Because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Touchdown!
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 15-yard touchdown, Brown.
And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And just shutting him off there.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Gain of 22 yards. And the 49er first down.
On first down, Purdy. The try. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Throwing on second down, it's Purdy.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Juwan Jennings.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. And quickly, they get to the line.
And Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Motion man right is Rice.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Purdy bootlegging it.
On the move to his left.
Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And down inside the 15 he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The 12-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
But hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is indeed good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Mahomes finding Kelsey, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Here's first down. Mahomes to throw it.
It's Kelsey on the ground. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big game.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
These guys running back out of the backfield. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
And the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So 4 quarters couldn't decide it, and it'll be the Chiefs who get the football first in this overtime session. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the 3rd drive of overtime. And as we know, from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, it's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
Mahomes throw complete there to Rice.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Pacheco once again.
Muscles him on. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and they have regained the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, They can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? Overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you've got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone because they're going to play everyone back, keep everything in front.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Purdy to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust, and you know they're going to make the plays. What do they say? It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home, so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel. Came in full.